Hey Zach, what's going on, buddy? Listen, this Mini 4 Pro, I just received it yesterday, but it's been so much rain in New York City. I came all the way to Albany to test this out because I gotta tell people how good it is. Yes, the Air 3 is still good as well, but today let me tell you about the Mini 4 Pro. Yeah, I'll update you in a second, bro. I'll call you back. Guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have with me the Mini 4 Pro. Yes, that's right, the Mini 4 Pro, but this is the Mini 4 Pro Fly More combo, and I had to come literally all the way up to upstate New York, and tomorrow we're gonna be going to Lake George to test out this Mini 4 because I just couldn't wait. There's been so much rain. There's been so much rain in New York City. In fact, New York was underwater. Let me show you really quick. Actually, my idol is gonna show you really quick.
It's been raining for about 7 straight days in New York City, and the flooding is kind of severe in some places.
Issuing a state of an emergency for New York City.
So let's get right back on topic. So first and foremost, huge shout out to DroneWorks. Zach and team over at DroneWorks has been a phenomenal supporter of this channel. And they sent me out the Mini 4 Pro, the complete package with the Fly More kit. So I have all the extra batteries. I have this new sexy RC, the Smart RC, the RC2. And then of course, this beautiful bad boy right here with all these new sensors, the Mini 4 Pro. I'm very, very excited to be flying this today. And that's why I had to take this trip all the way up north. Otherwise, you know, this drone would have probably sat at my home, at my desk for the next 7 days because it's just been so much rain over here in the Northeast. But this is gonna be my actual very first flight, my very first flight. And as you can see, I have all the stickers on this drone, and let me go ahead and take this off. So what is the purpose of today's video? So the purpose of today's video is to really show you my first impressions. It is quite an overcast, gloomy day, but we're gonna see what we can do with this little drone, and I'm gonna give you my very first impression. As you remember, as you may recall, I was an early adopter of the Mini 3 Pro. And now with the Mini 4, one day after its release, yes, I received it one day after its release from DroneWorks, I'm here flying it about 3 days later because of all that rain that I mentioned in New York. So today's video is gonna be my first impressions of this drone. I'm gonna think back about when I was a Mini 3 owner, a Mini 3 Pro owner, and let you know what I noticed about this drone after I come back and land it after my first few flights. So it's gonna be very raw first impressions. And I just wanna feel it out, I wanna test it out, I wanna see what this little guy is capable of. I know it's capable of so much because the Mini 3 Pro was, so imagine the Mini 4 with these new obstacle avoidance sensors, with the new OcuSync 4, with 4K of HDR video. The camera is exactly the same, but they worked on the software and the internals to make it much better. So let's go ahead and take this for the first flight. I don't have any filters yet, so I have filters coming from Freewell. So I'm gonna be shooting today just auto. And let me go ahead and take this up and show you more of the capabilities of this little beast. So I am on my third and final battery of my Fly More pack of the Mini 4 Pro. Again, my first flight, and I keep saying my first flight because I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want to give you my overall first impressions of what I truly think about the Mini 4 Pro. And right now I'm currently doing a hyperlapse, so I figured let me go ahead and use this time while I'm shooting my hyperlapse to talk to you and give you my first impression. Kill two birds with one stone, right? So Mini 4 Pro, understanding that it came from, it's the upgrade of the Mini 3 Pro. Is it a substantial upgrade? I think so, and I'm gonna explain why. I know there's some controversy out there, but let me tell you why I think you should get this drone. Number one reason why I think you should upgrade to the Mini 4 Pro is those sensors. Let me tell you that just flying here in this environment that I'm in, a lot of trees, a lot of power cables, I'm getting notice on my screen every single time I get close to something. That is really, really impressive because, you know, I think the problem is you have to remember a lot of us probably fly the Mavic 3, right? Probably fly the Mavic 3 right now, the Mavic 3 Pro, the Mavic 3, doesn't matter which one, but the Mavic 3 series. And then also, maybe perhaps some of us got an Air 3. Now, what does those two drones have in common? Those omnidirectional sensor. I don't care what type of pilot are you, you're going to fall into bad habits and you're going to fly sideways. I did it plenty of times when I had the Mavic 2 Pro. And as you know, those omnidirectional sensors didn't work as well as these new drones. So for that reason alone, whether you have a Mini 3 or any other type of drone and you want to update to something compact, or you want to have a B drone, right? Some of us camera guys have an A and a B. Well, this is your B drone. And if it's going to be your A drone, it is a heck of an A drone. But those sensors are truly game changer because it just gives you a sense of security in the air that's second to none. Being able to see on your screen and hear the beeps when you're getting close to something, I think is very important because it's going to protect your investment, especially if you're currently flying with the Mavic 3 Pro or the Air 3. You're gonna fall into bad habits. You're gonna fly sideways with your Mini 2, your Mini 3 Pro, or your Air 2S. And I think this is a drone that you should really consider for that reason alone. Reason number two why I think this drone is incredible, OcuSync 4. OcuSync 4. If you currently have an Air 2S, if you currently have a Mavic 3, regardless which of the Mavic 3, I have to keep always saying that because people in the comments are like, well, what about the Mavic 3 Pro? What about the Mavic 3 Classic? Mavic 3 period in general. Those are all OcuSync 3 drones. Now, there's nothing wrong with OcuSync 3, powerful, but OcuSync 4, game changer. Those that are bought the Mavic 3 or the Mini 3 or even the Air 2S with this controller, well, not this one, the one before it, the predecessor, look at, you have these external antennas here. I know this is not new, this was introduced with the Air 3, but it actually gives you incredible signal strength. This gives you incredible signal strength. Having these external antennas, I think, make a heck of a difference because now you have omnidirectional signal strength going through all sorts of directions, right? That's what omnidirectional means. But you're getting signal penetration. You're getting incredible signal penetration. Yes, OcuSync 3 is fantastic, but OcuSync 4 is the next level. It is giving it that extra boost that you need for signal penetration. Heavily wooded area where I'm at, I was able to fly really low at 150 feet, 200 feet. I was able to fly right behind those trees, as you saw. I had no issues with signal breakup at all. Occasionally, right, I did drop to about 2 to 3 bars, but I'm still able to see and I'm still able to fly. It's very important when you're filming video because you don't want to disrupt your flow in the image you're trying to capture. Now, the third reason why I recommend you update or acquire a new Mini 4 Pro is because of the video quality. The video quality, the HDR on this, the dynamic range. I'm shooting regular picture profile right now. This is not anything out the ordinary. This is not D-Log-M, although this can do D-Log-M. This is not with filters, nothing, just straight out of camera on auto settings. I am getting great dynamic range, and I can definitely notice a difference in dynamic range when I think about my Mini 3. I was reviewing earlier today, I was reviewing some of my Mini 3 footage just to kind of compare the difference. And unless this controller screen is lying to me, I mean, I see some incredible dynamic range, and I know from the guys, the YouTubers that got this drone early on, that's the number one thing they all said is the HDR and the dynamic range, and I can definitely see it. I think it's just highly, highly, highly noticeable. All right, guys, so I did say I was gonna keep this video short. I'm gonna do my best to keep this video as short as possible because this is only my first impression. And the reason why I'm recommending you buy this drone is not because DroneWorks sent it to me, not because I am trying to advocate for more products and product push, if you will. I'm just giving you the 3 basic reasons why I would buy this Mini 4 Pro, even if it wasn't sent to me. So I just wanna call that out. It doesn't matter if the drone was sent to me or not. The Mini drone is something that I always wanted to have. I commute into the city all the time on my bike when the weather is nice. I like going exploring with my family, such as today, right? My son is turning 2 and I'm out here exploring. And sometimes I don't want to carry with all that gear, and that's where the Mini line fits perfectly in my camera bag. Now you're gonna ask, Katie, but what happened to your Mini 3 Pro that you mentioned? Well, I had nothing but issues with the Mini 3 Pro even from the beginning, right? Remember all those camera shakes if you are not new to my channel. It's on my channel. Go ahead and browse my videos. I had tremendous issues with the Mini 3. And I know it's early. It's only my first 3 batteries on the Mini 4 Pro, but these 3 features that I mentioned, those omnidirectional sensors, the OcuSync 4, and the HDR, to me, is very impressive. And that's why I'm telling you, go ahead and buy it. If you do want to buy it, do go ahead and check out DroneWorks. So now I am product pushing. I'm not product pushing, but DroneWorks is a fantastic place for you to go ahead and buy your products. You're A, supporting small business. B, Zach is a tremendous individual who's nothing but helpful to the community. And if you've been part of this community for a while, you can always remember what Ken, Zach, and the DroneWorks organization did for the community with everything that they've done in terms of giveaways, sponsoring things, hosting things, etc. So that's gonna be it. Stay tuned for some more videos. I am planning on going to Lake George, as I mentioned. So hopefully get some more incredible footage there. And let me see how this hyperlapse comes out. This is not gonna be to Billy's standard because I don't have ND filters, Billy. Maybe you wanna lend me some ND filters, Billy, so I can get some of that motion blur. But anyway, I'm blabbing. Until next time, peace.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs.